This is The Download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news of the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Manuela Bedoya, in for Tom Webster. Here's what you need to know for today, Wednesday, August 6th. First, from Westwood One and Cumulus Media. First ever auto brand Share of Eare reveals listening among car owners. New analysis from Westwood One and Cumulus Media focuses on the automotive data in Edison Research's Share of Eare study. Since 2014, the Share of Eare has asked respondents the make and year of their primary vehicle. AM/FM radio takes the lion's share of ad-supported audio time in cars at 85%. Podcasts come in second at 7%. Ford drivers greatly prefer AM/FM radio. Drivers of luxury German brands like Mercedes still prefer AM/FM, but less so, and partake of YouTube music videos, owned music, and SiriusXM more than podcasts. Next, from Bloomberg's Ashley Carman, Spotify to cut back promotional spending on white noise podcasts. In addition to disqualifying ambient sound podcasts from certain ads, Spotify has raised the listener threshold for creators to access the ambassador ads, a program that pays podcasters to do host-read promo spots for Spotify. The move, intending to stem the tide of ad money being paid to podcast impressions from listeners who are asleep for most of the episode, also cuts off smaller traditional podcasts from being able to make ambassador ads. It is becoming a trend in the industry that, despite part of the appeal of podcasting being niche content created for specific audiences, smaller creators are continually walled off from easily accessing paid host-read ad deals that would benefit from exposure to small, tight-knit audiences. Marketing Brew's Alyssa Myers reports that parents are spending less on back-to-school shopping this year. A new survey from Deloitte interviewed over 1,000 parents of children aged from kindergarten to 12th grade. 51% of parents are spending less because they have less money, while 75% of those who are spending more say they are only doing so because prices are higher. More than half of parent surveys say their children could talk them into splurging on clothing, accessories, or tech items. Consider Nielsen's recent Podcasting Today report, which found co-listening is on the rise, especially with parents and their kids. Those podcasts parents are co-listening to would be especially effective at leveraging back-to-school promotions. And finally, two stories reported by AdExchanger. First, why some content distributors have too many ads. Philo, a multi-channel video programming distributor co-owned by Warner Bros. Discovery, Paramount, and A&E, reportedly has an ad volume comparable to cable TV. Over 5-hour-long episodes of content spread across two shows. Alyssa Boyle at AdExchanger reports an average of 12 minutes of ads per hour of content. For comparison, Hulu has a cap of 7 minutes of ads per hour. Ad pods on Philo are largely built by the programmer licensing their content to the service, with the remaining portion of ad space being sold by Philo programmatically. This leads to both long ad breaks and frequency issues. Podcasting doesn't have an ad frequency problem, and we've done a solid job as an industry keeping it that way through standards, tech innovation, and collaboration. The second report from AdExchanger, Programmatic CTV still has a lot of growing up to do. Alyssa Boyle interviews Paul Verna, principal analyst and head of advertising and media practice at Insider Intelligence. The good news is Connected TV, or CTV, is predicted to sell about 87% of its inventory programmatically this year. The bad news, according to Verna, is CTV still has fragmentation issues and likely won't fix them anytime soon. Small pain points like frequency capping persist, but Verna cites measurement as the biggest issue currently. Without widely adopted industry standards for measurement, cross-platform measurement remains difficult at best. A reminder to podcasting of what can happen without the standards and collaboration mentioned in the previous story. And for the rest of the news, Spotify's Patel pitches why brands need to be thinking about digital audio advertising, Ad spend is returning to levels seen in the 2010s now that recession fears are alleviating, and a marketing brew breakdown of everything advertisers should know about CTV. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by Brian Barletta, Gavin Gaddis, and Tom Webster, and hosted on Art19. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Manuela Bedoya. Download us again tomorrow.